money, bitches, basketball. I didn't play basketball at the school. It wasn't my sport. I was football and wrestling. I did basketball, like blacktop pickup games. Continued that on even after high school. I was, and I'm not saying it to toot my own horn. I did well due to my height and my build at the time, and I was just beginning to be able to dunk. And to go to the park and to have that ability was always a hit. Now, it was some special circumstances, but it really, everybody got a kick out of it, and I felt good about it. Came from being slovenly and out of shape in middle school to that journey of mine. Changed my perspective, changed my ego on the whole thing. But all those people that I played basketball with, all those people I played football with, all those people that I wrestled, I didn't particularly know their politics. Now, the black kids I could potentially guess, but there had to have been all kinds of different outlooks on it, I remember one of my friends growing up, we always hung out. Spoiler alert, the guy's gay, and we were probably dating for a while and maybe even slept together a few nights, unbeknownst to me. Like he's one of them sneaky faggots. That's not the point of the story. In addition to this, which he didn't come out of the closet till much later after high school. Again, not part of the story. And I'm not saying I didn't enjoy the whole thing. But let's just say when you're having dinner with your bro and he insists on paying, don't order the lobster. You know what I mean? Now, there was a particular day, and I don't remember, we were still young, and he talked about how guns, like firearms, were bad. Like, I don't remember the exact details, but it flew in the face, his outlook flew in the face of everything that my own household was. I was very much part of the gun culture. My dad being an avid firearms enthusiast. I mean, I spoke once about how his and my relationship was shallow, but honestly, we had some common ground, he and I, with the firearms. We could always go to the range and improve or set something up at the house. It shocked me that this person, let's call him Matt, this person had this different outlook, this different approach. Funny you mentioned tennis rackets, because him and his dad played tennis. My dad and I were looking for the 10 ring at 200 yards. No homo. What would have been different to focus on? Me and Matt, we loved computers, we loved video games, we loved camping, we loved the outdoors. We loved sharing a nice candlelight dinner. What if all we ever focused on was the firearm thing? What if he likes killing babies and I don't? But then there's an ironic thing. If you go a little bit further, fast forward, and this is something that Corey C. and I had trouble with. This was a few years ago, a long time ago. I think, Corey, you were enjoying your retirement at that time. And the reaction to videos of Marines, you made comments like there was this one where the Marines were throwing the puppy off of the edge of the cliff, and this other one where they're pissing on these dead people. It's ironic that I don't like the idea of killing babies in that way, but have this understanding of babies dying and being killed in a different way. But not to focus too much on that. Where's our common ground? If I go up to your place and chill, or you come down here and chill if you get tired of the snow. And we do, I mean, I think we're both a little old to play 21, unless we had some specific ground rules like no running and a candlelight dinner and pancakes need to follow. I'm sure we would have a better time on that court than you and I would trying to suss out the good and the bad and what we agree or don't agree about with Trump or whatever got voted for in this last cycle. And like Savage pointed out, man, we'd end up arguing the exact same thing, but because this ABCD conversation, we both are at A, we're trying to get to D. We both agree about D, where we want to be, but the B and the C, and the order of B and C in that ABCD conversation fucks everything up. And it's divisive, and divisiveness isn't good, and I think it flies in the face of what some of us have genetically. I believe some of us have genetically in a tribal honor culture, which I believe most of us in our little soiree of 6 very much subscribe to, where tribalism and community is important. The other people that support the divisiveness, they're looking to break down that tribe because they aren't, fuck man, I don't know why they do it. Maybe they're looking for their own tribe and they don't have it inside of them to know how to do it. It is funny what is inside those people. Going back to my very leftist friends, not to mean me because I'm y'all's leftist friend, comparatively speaking. When you really get down to their conversations, they're like, man, I was in this argument, and if I had had a gun on me, I would have just shot that motherfucker in the face. I never think that. I never envision harming people in that sort of a way with a firearm. And now, is that the difference between what's inside of us? Or is that the difference because I'm muscled up and I have that gun and I easily could have that ability to do that at any time? Is there a difference there? Is there a difference in understanding the responsibility of that freedom versus imagining it? In conclusion, though, man, if you want to be happy, I think it is. I think it is money, bitches, and basketball is truly the secret of life and the secret to happiness.